Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in to House of Truth. All general messages may not resonate, but if you would like a personal soul session, feel free to email me at AZARIATHEINTUITIVE@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to assist you with the reading. Or you can Google House of Truth, leave me a message. I hope we'll get back with you in a 24-hour period. I pray that everybody's okay, keeping safe, staying protected. It's vital you keep up on your prayers and or meditations to build your own personal relationship with the Most High. Having faith is the number one key. Okay, a number energies. I've been laying low because of the energies. Energies are strong. For the last week, like they've been really, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes today. Like for instance, today I was sitting, right? And what is that, your solar plex? The yellow solar plex is right up over the navel, right? Somebody playing around and energies are trying to harvest your energies, something to that effect, okay? Yeah, trying to steal power. It's been really weird. Heavy on spiritual attacks, okay? Hold on. And that yellow chakras, that's the solar plexus, okay? And it represents personal power, confidence, and self-esteem. Located in the upper abdomen, influences digestion and metabolism, governs willpower, motivation, and decision-making abilities. But it's personal power, self-esteem, and metabolism. And today I was sitting there and it was like, it was a weird feeling. Like either someone's playing around in another person's personal power, or trying to mess with a person's confidence or self-esteem. Okay? Yeah. So you might need to protect that area, the solar plexus. Protect your solar plexus. You could be dealing with people who's trying to tear your self-esteem down. Destiny swap. It's about the personal power. Someone could be draining you of your energies, metabolism. Okay. Please make sure that you visit a doctor. Talk to someone before, investing in teas and yeah, because all this stuff can have, especially if you're on medications. Okay. You can't drink everything and eat everything when you're on meds. So you have to ask. Yeah, it was weird. Like someone's messing around in someone's solar plexus. But it's also a representation of fire and the sun. Yet metabolism, putting forth action. Someone could be doing spells, verbal spells. It symbolizes mental activity, intellect. Yeah, like I felt like something pulling at it. Okay? Physical and emotional, mental and spiritual well-being, your solar plexus. So make sure that I heard staying hydrated, especially during the heat. Clear. Why was I feeling this tug at my yellow, at my solar plexus? Why was I feeling this tugging sensation at my solar plexus? Why was I feeling this tugging sensation at my solar plexus? Tugging sensation at my solar. Tugging sensation. Divine perfection in reverse. You know, divinity is about something that's sacred. Why was I feeling this tugging at my solar plexus? Nourishment in reverse. And then this is about the root chakra, the foundations. And then the cards are, these are people who are pulling at your solar plexus that you may think are friends, but they're not. There's a lack of nourishment. Pulling at my solar. Why is this? What is that pulling sensation in my solar plexus? Pulling sensation. Lunar eclipse. No change. Things are not coming together when it comes to collaboration. Coming together, working together. 10. There's a cycle that's still. There's a gateway, portal, door. Chapter still open here because somebody is insecure here with the root chakra here. There's a lack of nourishment. Divine is about, divinity is about, things that are sacred. Clarify nourishments in reverse. Nourishment in reverse. Nourishment in reverse. Clarify nourishment in reverse. Somebody could be upset. Messages. Somebody could be communicating how you're not putting any work, building on something here, making choices and decisions. Yeah, there was communication. Clarify divine perfection in reverse. Something hasn't changed. Divine perfection in reverse is clarified with sacred play. So didn't I say somebody's playing around in someone's energy? Sacred play, but with divine perfection in reverse. This is low vibrational energies who are playing. Look here, whether it be on a good term or bad term, right? It's still a form of sacredness, whether what you playing in or not. You get what I'm saying? And we talking about sacred energies too as well. This is sacred play. Clarify sacred play. Someone's upset because of the fact that you guys are not collaborating or coming back together. You're not getting back with someone. There's messages that are being, people are talking, someone's communicating. Clarify sacred play. Clarify sacred play. It's a lot. Sacred play is clarified with believe in reverse. Pisces. Someone does not believe. Original self. You just being yourself. Yeah. Somebody's pulling on your energy. Somebody's pulling on someone's energy. Clarify change in reverse. Something has been lunar eclipse. Something's about to be revealed. Clarify change. Rebirth. Somebody's looking to start over. Somebody's wanting to start over. But why would they be playing in the solar plexus? Why would this feeling be in the solar plexus? Why would this feeling be in the solar plexus? It's a soul tie. That's why. Life debt, South Node. That's why they're pulling on. If you notice, this is all. They're using your sacred energies with sacred play, but it's not of the. It's not of divine. It's not of the divine. So they're playing around. This person is not a friend. We could have someone who is having. Look here. Could pleasuring themselves or pleasuring, with someone else and thinking about you. Okay. Why is this feeling pulling on the solar plexus? Why is this energy it's a life debt. Why is this energy pulling on the solar plexus? Why is this energy pulling on the solar plexus? Didn't I say benefits, return, Jupiter return, things coming together, putting an end to cycles with the number 49. To protect your solar plexus, you might want to invest in lemon quartz. I'm going to have to look that up. Yellow jasper. Okay. Tiger eye. Pyrite. Okay. Citrine is a yellow stone. These are stones that can protect, help assist with protection. Okay. Yeah, but somebody looks at the connection as a benefit here. This person could be wanting to communicate. Like I said, there's messages here. With blue, there's communication. So they're communicating with someone in regards of how they feel like the connection is a benefit. But they are playing. They could be having intercourse with someone. I don't know. Yeah. Clarify messages. Choices and decisions. Introspection and reflection. Clarify messages. Clarify messages. Communication. Someone is looking at, but they're playing around in the energy. I felt it. I felt that area as if energy was leaving from it, I was scrunched down, like trying to hold on to it or something like. Yeah, that was weird. There's communication and messages. Someone's talking to another female. That's a female energy, the triangle sign. It also meaning spiritual messages too. You could be communicating maybe with a female deity or a loved one, or we receive messages every day from the other side. Somebody's talking. There's communication, messages and communication going back and forth. How someone sees the connection as a benefit, but this is a life debt, not a life purpose, but a life debt. And they're talking to people who might not even be friends of yours. Yeah. Clarify divine perfection. Clarify divine perfection. In reverse, divine perfection. Divine perfection is clarified with empowering service. Something is not perfect anymore due to the fact that someone has stopped giving their services. This person doesn't care for you. Pink in reverse, that's not a friend. Clarify empowered service. Not making a choice and decision because somebody doesn't don't want any conflicts or confusions in their life. Clarify empowered service. Empowered service in reverse is clarified with read the energy. They're hiding. They're hiding this energy here. You can't read the energy too well because they're hiding it. You can't read the energy because of the fact there's something here when it comes to someone not giving. So they could be this dark. They're blocking this energy. Well, I'm picking up on it. Clarify, read the energy in reverse. Clarify, read the energy in reverse. Read the energy in reverse is clarified with provoker. Grand Cross. Someone's trying to provoke something here when it comes to things coming together and doing introspection and reflection. Somebody's at a crossroads. Clarify Grand Cross. Grand Cross. Grand Cross. Someone could be using, if you could, I don't know, using content, I don't know. Someone's not being honest with truth in reverse. Someone's not standing in their truth. There's a lack of harmony. Someone's trying to provoke someone else. Someone's trying to provoke something because they don't want to seem like they're being forceful. But at the same time, there's a lack of harmony and they're not standing in their truth. Clarify truth in reverse. And this is someone who, it's like a soul tie. Clarify truth in reverse. Clarify truth. Truth in reverse. Clarify truth in reverse. Mind. Mercury 3. Got the heart space open here. The way they think. Something they love mentally. So in their mind, they love someone, but they're not standing in their truth about it. Not wanting to force something here, but trying to provoke something. But all of this is toxic. It's a life-death cycles, repeated cycles. They see the benefit. So what is being said? But why would that? They're attached to you and the power you possess, collective. That's what it is. And they're using your solar plexus, the energy of your solar plexus here. Like I said, it could be through sex. Someone, if you're a content maker, someone could be using your content, playing as if they are you. But there's communication and messages with another female. That's what that triangle is about. Clarify communication. Clarify communication. These are friends with benefits. Communication. Support. So there's communication in regards to someone not receiving support. Either you stop supporting them or they stop supporting you. And now they see a benefit in the connection. Take it as it resonate. Clarify support in reverse. 9 is about cycles coming to end. There's a cycle still open. Clarify support in reverse. You're not supporting someone or someone's not supporting you anymore. Support, collective, take it as it resonate. Support in reverse. Power in reverse. Someone doesn't have the strength or the power to support something. This could be a relationship, co-workers, family, friends, and I don't want to say family because you got to talk about friends with benefits. I hope that ain't a family member. But yeah, they're playing in your power. They lack power. They need your power. From word to world, there's communication. Clarify from word to world. word to world sensitivity. When I say crossroads, destiny, someone's at a crossroads and someone is not choosing to invest in a connection, I don't know, a job, take it as a resonate, family, because there's a lack of power here. Clarify power in reverse. And they need you. This person is attached to your solar plexus. Clarify power in reverse. Clarify power in reverse. Age. Saturn return. Age. This is like something coming back, repeating itself. Someone could be, this is like someone who's needing to mature, because that's what Saturn return is about. Growing, maturing, right? Things coming back into your life. Yeah, if I can remember correctly. Someone needs to mature. It's a cycle that's not over yet. It's not ending. It's not ending. Cycle's not ending. Someone can't feel the connection anymore. Someone's withdrew their power and they feel it. Yeah. Clarify. What time is it? Clarify Saturn return in reverse. Saturn return in reverse is clarified with already there is a value. Someone is looking at something as not a value, and this is the reason why there's an imbalance with 6-9 in reverse, the yin and yang. Someone can't feel the love. Someone can't feel someone in their heart space anymore. They can't feel it what I feel in reverse. And I feel like, I don't know, clarify power in reverse. Clarify power in reverse. Destiny in reverse. Someone feels a certain path or a certain path taken is not their destiny. Somebody drew back their power and they can't feel it anymore. And this is the reason why someone's playing around in that solar plexus energy. This is kind of draining. Take you off focus. Tiger eyes for persistence, focus, and self-confidence. Okay? Somebody's playing around in that solar plexus. Mental health, self-esteem. I'm also feeling like some type of energy that someone provided helps someone mentally stay focused. And they're also wanting that. Now, that's just weird. Okay, so I ended up getting a number that came in, right? 7475, which is a masculine number. Okay, this is about conflict and moral restraint and distinguishing self-defense from personal vengeance. Did you hear what I said? 7475 is a masculine number. This is about conflict and moral restraint and distinguishing self-defense from personal vengeance. Okay? You could have had some people who literally have tried to unalive you. Okay? Due to not self-defense, but their own personal vengeance. Okay? Unalive you literally or figuratively or spiritually. Something is being done longer than expected. You could be staying away longer than expected. Okay, you could have a change of energy, doing something different. Take it as it resonates. And the reason why you're staying away from something or you withdrew your energy is because This lengthening comes under the sovereign time of God. That's why. Rather what it be, okay? It is never a mere chance the reason why someone stays alone. Like a lot of times we get into situations and people were like pulled from situations. People are pulled away from us, take it as a resonate. And what I'm feeling is like that there is some type of separation or, but it's due to the Most High kind of stepping in, right? Yeah. When something takes longer than expected, this lengthening comes under the sovereign timing of God. It is never mere chance. So someone could be trying to force something, right? But it's not working. So it's like let go, let God, and wait for divine timing. It says longevity proves the faithfulness of God's word and the reality of divine blessings, being faithful. Only the Most High controls both extensions. Yeah, something that to be extended. Controls both extensions of time. It says the Most High justice will not be ultimately deferred. Okay? Someone's trying to prolong justice. That's like people coming back into your energy, thinking that if they all the shit they done to you, if they can come back into your energy and make things right, that something will change. Well, it's just as above, so below. I'm just saying, you know how you do some things wrong, you have to go to court for it, and you plead not guilty, right? I think that's how I go. But the state picks it up. Or you plead guilty, not guilty, all you want to. The state's gonna pick up the case and get your ass in trouble, get somebody in trouble. That's what it usually happens. That's what I'm feeling. Like someone's trying to, yeah, they're trying to defer justice. This is spiritual justice. There's some things that are going in your life that are being restored, that the Most High is restoring within you and within your life. Your home, your energy, your spirit, your children, your job. You get what I'm saying? The material, things of restoration. And because of this restoration, people are hostile due to it. You could be getting a new home, a new car. You know what I'm saying? You going back to school. Something here is being restored, and people are showing you hostility or being hostile behind your back in regards of your restoration that the Most High has favored you with. Be careful of hostilities towards your restoration under the guises of loyalty. People pretending to be loyal, but they're really hostile of this restoration. You probably look different. You probably look youthful. You're doing something different that outer appearance could be glowing because you have this spiritual connection. You could have people who are undermining your restoration here. Okay, like I said, you could be a content maker. Maybe you've been out for a while and you're trying to get back on track and things are going good. They don't like it. Somebody's undermining it. This could be people who claim that they're friends and that they're loyal to you. They're really not. It could be due to self-care. You looking good, smelling good. They don't like it. They're coming under the guises of loyalty. They're undermining your restoration. Be careful of people who are scheming. It says, though, and it's also letting me know not to worry about it because it says, through human schemes temporarily succeed, but divine purpose prevails. Okay? The 144,000 are the new disciples. They're transforming the motif. Motif. The motif. The motif. I don't know what that means, but transforming the motif from courtly obligation to global witness. Okay? Example is being made when it came to Judas Iscariot. Table fellowship became a context for betrayal. Yet both betrayals uh, advanced. Yeah, it's like people who are sitting and eating with you at your table who are hostile towards your restoration. It is ushering in this advanced purpose. Like whatever they doing is causing the Most High to take action even quicker. Y'all better stop playing. It's about fellowship, people you fellowship with. People you fellowship with could be trying to betray you behind your back. Human obstruction. Human obstruction turns into eventually advancement. That's crazy. So you could have a masculine out here who is communicating. All of it that came together, okay? So take it as it resonates. Just be careful with people that you associate with coming under the guise of loyalty, and they're really hostile towards you, right? They don't care for you. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's 32:44. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let that be it. That's being a message. I want to say a shout out to Queen Tashima, Twani. I hope you guys are doing okay. Angel Baby, I hope you're okay. Yeah, Miss Candy, Queen Candy, I hope you're doing okay too. Your video will be next, Miss Candy. I'm gonna try to get that out tonight. Okay, but please let's take care of ourselves before we try to take care of each other. That's being a message.